What if you found out that you belong to the category of people that has no chance of becoming wealthy? Would you be interested in learning what prevented others like you from becoming wealthy? I'll discuss the 5 personality traits that hinder one from becoming wealthy, along with the behaviors that make one aware of this unfortunate truth. Welcome to the Wealth Builder Den, your way to financial freedom. We'll help you make good investments and informed financial decisions to build your wealth. Subscribe to the channel. We'll share investment tips and tricks on how to save money and becoming wealthy. Don't forget to click the notification bell to be updated. This will help you avoid wasting any more money. Now, let's get straight into the videos. It's tragic that there are those who will never enter into the ranks of the wealthy in a society where everyone strives for financial freedom. It seems to be that these individuals have several undesirable features and personalities that hinder their prospects of breaking free from the cycle of poverty. What's even more depressing is that most of us are unaware that we possess some of these traits unknowingly. And we don't try to realize it either. You could be asking why. Despite all of your persistent attempts to increase your sources of income, save money, and make investments, your financial status has not changed significantly. Achieving financial success is always the outcome of your everyday routine rather than a once-in-a-lifetime achievement. These personality traits are a result of either your attitude or your daily social interactions. These daily behaviors will be encouraged until they are ingrained in your character and well-being. I don't like for you to be one of those people who aren't making conscious efforts to recognize the traits that are keeping them from being rich and wealthy. So, I'll now share the 5 traits and personalities that hinder one from becoming wealthy. Make sure you're not part of it. Number 1. The habit of seeking attention. Enjoying your well-earned wealth is perfectly okay, but being overly showy is not. There are certain types of people who, as soon as they receive any money, explode with joy and display their accomplishments in front of everyone. Genuinely wealthy people tend to live reserved, private lives, but this group is very much the opposite. Whether it's approval from a friend, colleagues, or social media, this trait will constantly seek external praise. They are driven by the need for others' approval, although this isn't always advantageous for them or for anyone. The need to make themselves seem successful gradually increases, taking their focus away from their motivation. For the sole purpose of having something to brag about, they begin to live deceptively, since they are frequently too preoccupied with maintaining their lavish, expensive lifestyles. It is unlikely having this personality to eventually grow wealthy. That's the main issue. It is whether or not they'll make it in the end with these actions. They are unable to resist trying to climb socially instead of financially. They'll follow the latest trend in fashion, luxury cars, and other material things and spend time posting it on social media, whether they have the money or not. But how does that benefit their financial status? People with this trait can't help but live beyond their means. When their lifestyles are so out of control, they frequently end up with a huge debt burden as a result of this behavior, leaving them with no funds left over for savings or investments. Actual research shows that those who are truly wealthy rarely feel the need to flaunt what they have. Number 2. Being dependent on others. Such people with this trait shamelessly rely on others. They are adamant about making money off of people who have previously worked so hard to accumulate wealth. They hang around to consume other people's wealth like parasites or leeches. Yet their financial status stays where they are and seldom move past that. They think that other individuals have access to secret methods of making money. Hence, they will never be wealthy. The idea that the other status is better than their own or that the apples on the other side of the wall are the sweetest seems to be the toxic part of this trait, in my opinion. Thus, taking no actions to harvest their own apples or stick to improve their finances. You might be shocked to learn that these people with this parasitic personality will often be the first to boast about other people's wealth. They take pleasure in posting pictures of luxurious cars and properties that they do not own. The owners can be close friends or family members who put in hard work for the wealth that they deserve. They seem to have the notion that since luck is not on their side, it is acceptable for them to depend on the fortunate. One should know the difference between asking for financial support and making it a routine to rely on others. Overly relying on others can give you an illusion of assurance and prevent you from growing yourself. There is no fast route with regard to becoming rich. Just like rich people, you must put work into it. The truth is that luck should be considered, especially when it is about building wealth. Either you succeed or fail. The keys to financial success are perseverance, dedicated effort, and being self-driven. And those with parasitic personalities won't care about it. Number 3. Habit of procrastinating. How frequently do you let important things slide until the very last minute? And what happens in the end? I bet that it's among these outcomes: late submissions and midnight cramming to finish tasks that led to stress and regret. Procrastination should never be part of your daily life from the day you decided to expand your wealth. There is no special place for those who delay things to reach the top with the wealthy people. People who procrastinate tend to believe that there is a never good time to begin something. They mistakenly believe that they have endless time and will be more capable of future responsibilities. It never works like that. The likelihood that you won't ever be ready is significant if you continually tell yourself that you'll take action when you're ready. I agree that feeling inadequate and failure-related worry are the root causes of procrastination. If not addressed right away, these feelings will gradually transform into a hard-to-break habit. Essentially, you will lose out on wonderful chances if you delay. If you had taken quick action, they might have been able to change your life. Slackers frequently end up in poverty because they miss out on possibilities that could have changed their lives. Employment and networking opportunities that change lives. People who procrastinate are unaware of the value of time in the financial industry. For example, get a head start on your competition by starting early when you're trying to run a business. You'll have plenty of time to research markets and test out several business strategies before you decide which is most successful. Procrastination will prevent you from taking advantage of compound interest wonderful benefits when it comes to investing. By beginning early, you offer your money plenty of time to grow and draw in earnings such as buying in early in IPOs. Therefore, you do not wait for your next salary to start your financial journey and start doing it now. Avoid holding off on investments till the market is suitable for you to do so. Take action right away to boost your life, whether it be finishing your school assignments, achieving your fitness goals, starting a business, or pretty much everything else you've always wanted to do. It would be simpler for you to keep to the major goals after you have developed self-discipline in your day-to-day responsibilities. Recognize that it's gonna be a rough ride to financial freedom. Self-drive, tough effort, and devotion are needed. However, it's well worth it in the end. Number 4. Negative thinking. One of the strongest rivals of wealth is pessimism or negativity. It is like a pest that, if left unchecked, eventually ruins your crops. I must acknowledge that there are many obstacles on the way to financial success, making optimism a distant goal. Negative energy is simple to allow through, especially when circumstances are not in your favor. We're all human. Therefore, it's simple to deceive ourselves that we are not capable of success. Whatever the case, you must understand that negative thinking and wealth are incompatible concepts. These two opposing aspects will never be together. Pessimism prevents progress by fostering a false sense of loss and defeat. Even successful investor and venture capitalist Reed Dennis said, "I don't know many rich pessimists." You'll become pessimistic if you think success only belongs to the privileged and that your actions are pointless. Because of these pessimistic beliefs, negative thinkers fail to see past difficulties and obstacles. Instead, they think that their self-doubt means that their plans will never come to fruition. A positive outlook, on the other hand, will help you get through challenging times in your life, especially those involving business and investing. Rich people are distinguished from poor people by their ability to maintain a positive attitude amid difficult circumstances. If you are thinking negatively, the tendency is that you won't save or invest anymore. Negative thinkers never even attempt anything since they are always certain that it won't succeed. What's funny about this group of people is that they disseminate information about how many potential investments are frauds or fail to produce returns while posing as realists. Negative people are unaware of how many opportunities they pass up because they are too pessimistic to take them. Your mindset is the key to success. Your path in life is shaped by your thinking. You have almost no prospect of building up any real riches if all you focus on is how impossible things are. Number 5. Refusing to accept reality. Everybody has made financial mistakes at some point, but how you respond to the mess determines the outcome. People who refuse to admit their financial failures and mistakes ignore the growing financial crisis in their lives and proceed to dig themselves deeper and deeper into the ground before they realize it. Because they don't learn from their failures, persons of this quality will never become rich. They therefore never flourish. When their life is actually spiraling out of control, those in denial will continue to live as though everything is fine. These are the ones who are in dire financial straits but won't confess it. The severity of serious issues might be masked by financial denial, which appears more like a disease. Those who refuse to accept the reality of a dire situation are experts at making problems appear smaller than they actually are, and they've also been known to give the appearance that a problem is totally gone in other cases. Now, this makes the situation look positive, but not until the issue rears its ugly head. Those who are in denial frequently use one accomplishment to cover up their failures, which is clear evidence of their denial. In order to feel better about themselves, they would deflect the main issue and change the topic instead of resolving the issue directly in the event that their business fails. The same folks would choose to accumulate debt and reduce their standard of living after losing their jobs. They don't try to correct their mistakes or ask for help. They won't ever resort to anything that makes them accountable for their mistakes. Instead, they point out fingers. They hardly ever have a strategy to rescue them from the financial mess they made themselves. They never take responsibility for their own actions. They don't hold themselves accountable, which contributes to their lack of progress in life. They frequently accuse the government of raising taxes and their bad boss. They'll always come up with the most ridiculous justifications to support their financial challenges. You must acknowledge that you can make errors and grow from them if you want to be wealthy. Rich people, unlike those who don't take accountability, will gladly accept the worst circumstances and look for methods to improve them. That's it for this video. These are the 5 character flaws, traits, and personalities that will never lead to financial success. Now, I hope you guys learned some useful information from this video. We appreciate you for staying till the end. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Kindly click the like, subscribe, and the notification bell icons if you think this video will be helpful in your future financial decisions. Visit our channel for more financial knowledge, building your wealth, and investment tips and tricks videos that you don't want to miss out on. Have a great day and see you in the next video.